after having
He's heretical.
a major battle in the docks, one of your friends died. Good old... I almost called him Johnny Cash, but that's not his name.
Good old Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny
Nice
Cash
thing
died.
about high school girls is as I get older, they stay the same. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And you guys managed to leave the harbor without too many incidents. And you had a small little funeral for Johnny Cash.
They played his favorite song, Solitary Man, by Neil Diamond.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. He wouldn't like to be set on fire. Recremate his corpse.
He was blown up with a frag grenade and sprayed all over a fucking wall.
And day or two passes by as nothing really happens after you guys have been mourning for your friend.
I mean,
or partying it up if you hated my fucking guts. I know Drew I know Vladimir Lenin never got over the fact that Johnny screwed him out of money. Throwing a fight.
It's like dancing on his grave. Doing like an Irish jig.
Like I remember all of my Conrads. I go get drunk and forget you immediately.
Blocked from memory through copious amounts of alcohol.
Listen, if I can't remember you after a night of drinking, then obviously you weren't that important.
I go lie in the medical bay of our house with our medical robot.
They're just like, God damn it, he was gonna do surgery on me. He was gonna put cybernetics.
I'm wounded still.
Oh,
so,
yeah, that's right.
So about a week passes by without you guys doing much, earning quite a bit of money. In fact, I have forgotten completely that I was supposed to give you money from the job shop too, but I guess that went into just nothing but influence and favors. So you guys are even richer now than you were before we left off last time.
I mean, yeah.
You're only barely over $1 million, but you could still call yourself a millionaire.
Listen.
Well, I mean, if you're barely over $1 million, you are a millionaire, Marcus.
I'm $1 billion.
As the week passes by, as you're hanging out in your crib, let's put good old Lenin and Haruno and Varric there.
Lays on the couch, sleeping.
Trying to sleep off the severe injuries you sustained.
As you see the Yakuza main members that you know come in. Excuse me, may we enter?
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you're already inside, so...
Well, might as well. I have some business with you. Now, it's I have some good news. Most of you were arrested by the police raid. You might have seen it on the news. Some minor members did get away, but I don't think we need to worry about them.
Yeah,
the only major loss was losing the identity of one of the 6 that they held. That was one of our main objectives with that place.
Ooh, a shame.
Indeed. Now, about the business.
Interest line.
It mostly concerns you. I had a distant acquaintance come by my office a few days ago looking for your member called Johnny Colorado. And I think he might have some business with you. Where is he anyways?
It's unfortunate. He's resting in pieces.
Ah.
He took a vacation from this life.
This guy that I'm quite acquainted with is quite capable seemingly that your friend is missing. I know that he was a huge loss, but this man might prove himself useful. Hell, he found me, and well, he found you.
Trying to figure out how to fucking...
We cut to the medical district where all the doctors
Hang
are
on,
dancing
hang on, I'm busy right now, guys.
over the dead.
Well, we'll
Colorado.
wait until he comes up and then he introduces here's.
So, Marcus, on a scale between 1 to oh hell yeah, how happy are those doctors at Johnny's work? That's not
They're like finally they need for us or something.
We finally get to use our degrees.
I have a feeling that Varric would be on this chair here, and Vladimir would be over here, and Haruna would be taking this whole sofa to herself.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
Hello.
Hello. I'll be right back. I'll switch over to my computer.
What the hell are those?
Beer cups.
Sounds about right.
You're just laying on beer.
And all that.
I drunken myself into a stupor. The fridge is now empty, as is everything within a 1 block radius.
Perfect. Alright, Letterman has his own cakes over there.
What the fuck is that?
It's like one of those barrels full of beer.
It's vodka.
It's vodka.
Let me see if there's any like vodka images on the free library. Oh, here we go.
Vodka. Also, Drew, do you like Detective Pikachu?
What?
That looks creepy as hell.
It's Deadpool.
It is Pokemon meets Deadpool meets every buddy cop movie ever. It's either going to be glorious or a garbage.
Hold on. I'm gonna post something that my friend Captain posted.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Look at it. Look at it.
I was about to say, now I'll leave the room and let you deal with this person yourself. You may come in, as you, well, Swiss hears.
Oh yeah, the mighty Swiss car.
As you see a person come in as they leave the room and let you deal your business.
There, I'll give you a little picture. Let's just see what it looks like. Oh, never mind, you already fucking posted the picture.
Yeah.
Swiss guard.
Swiss car.
Yeah, you're from Switzerland.
As I'll let you take
I am
over.
from a lot of places. He comes in the room and he has a seat. I'm assuming they're like, I mean, this looks like a fucking living room.
It's well, yeah.
The only seat available has a skeleton that looks vaguely familiar.
Now who is in the room?
All of them. There's, you see
Okay.
Haruno there on the couch, just like lazily doing that anime thing and drinking all of the beer. You see good old Vladimir over there with his bottles of vodka, and you see like
He's
Varric
drinking and
on
doing
fucking-
real estate shit.
You see Varric over here sitting on the main like chair, and he's doing the like that Burns excellent fingers, like just plotting.
Alright. So I walk up to Varric and I like kind of extend out a hand to like shake his hand.
Pleasure to meet you.
Same to you. My name is Swiss car. You must be Vark, yes?
Correct.
I have heard about you. You were quite the mercenary, at least from the last bit of information I had read about.
Correct so far.
You had an employee by the name of Johnny Colorado, isn't it?
Again, correct.
Is he still employed with you?
He's dead.
Really? Well, that quite puts a wrench in the equation. What did he die of?
Fatal gunshot wound.
Oh, these things always get you.
They do, don't they?
I was hoping to have a conversation with him. You see, he's a wanted criminal.
Eric's face goes carefully blank. I wouldn't know anything about that. Now, if you would excuse her.
It's not to worry. If he's gone, then you know, it's whatever. But you were a mercenary, yes?
Yes.
Well, you should know that. Well, I'm not a. Don't worry, I'm not a cop. I'm actually a bounty hunter. This was my last official job in Switzerland. And since this is effectively ended without any cause for violence, you wouldn't happen to be hiring, would you?
As it happens, I sort of am.
I read on a file for Mr. Johnny that he was a doctor.
Correct.
I do have some medical training.
Now, the question is... How exactly am I supposed to trust you?
Well, that's a fair point. That is indeed a very fair point. And what could I possibly do? I could give you my word, but I mean, word of mouth doesn't mean too much. Especially in this country.
Give us your firstborn child.
What would you want? What would you want that would help you believe that I'm being genuine?
Obviously, give us your firstborn child.
Unfortunately,
I know you're hungry, but please. Not now.
Unfortunately, I am a single man.
Knowing Aka, she'd probably mother the child before eating it.
All I wanted was a pet. You still won't let me have a pet since the last one.
Yes.
I thought the bull was not that squishy.
Everything is squishy to you, Aka. Everything.
Looks sad. Has only been wanting a puppy.
I promise, Aka, if we ever find a puppy that can withstand your cuddling, you will get a puppy.
Consider an Irish Wolfhound or a Great Dane.
We tried.
Remarkably sturdy.
We tried. Not
But
sturdy enough.
But anyways, what could I do? I'd imagine you'd want a trial run.
Yes, the thing is we're going into a highly sensitive operation.
And I'd imagine you wouldn't want to give me the full details, at the risk of putting yourself in an inconvenient spot.
Correct. Alright, let me put it like this. The operation we are about to undertake is going to land us on the shit list of just about everyone who has any real power. So, if you want to back out, now's the time.
Well, at the moment, the only people that I had any official contract with as a bounty hunter was the fine people of Switzerland, and they have no beef with you. So fundamentally, you have no need to me trying to collect anything off of you. And fundamentally here, I would also need to pick up a contract here to even consider the idea. Japanese have separate paperwork. As for whether or not I'd want to back out of this, well, I can't let an opportunity like this pass up. What could you possibly do to end up on the shit list of everyone in Japan? I have to see this for myself.
Well, you will then. On one condition. You are going to wear a vest, I make you.
I'd imagine it's going to have shaped plastic explosives stuffed in it.
How did you know?
Are you aware what a deadman switch is?
I've never had to wear one personally, but I did know a field operative that I had to go arm on one.
Good, then you know what's going to happen if I bite it.
I'm 100% aware.
Good. So, to clarify, if I die on this mission, you die. If I decide that you've betrayed us, you die. And if you successfully complete this mission with us, you will be on several murder lists. Are you sure you want this?
Well, I'm already on 2 wanted lists in Germany and North Africa. What's the worst in adding a few more?
The hell did
Again,
you do to piss off North Africa?
Not technically a wanted list. More of a wanted dead list.
I mean, come on, what's the difference? Have you seen Japanese prisons?
They're quite nice.
But anyway, what's the situation?
I'll tell you more about that after a cursory bug sweep and after you have the vest on.
Alright.
Marcus, I go craft an explosive vest, suicide vest.
Yeah, I would imagine that would last too long.
It will be. It will need to have a deadman switch, except not the classical. You hold it, and when you stop holding it, it blows up. But one connected to my heartbeat.
Oh, that's nice. So you.
So you're connected by your heart. Oh, how romantic.
True lost.
Basically, this kind of thing would be a twofold signal. It always sends out one signal. If the vest loses that signal, it blows up. If my heart stops, then A, the first signal stops, and B, a second signal that tells the vest to blow up is sent.
By the way, as a measure of good faith, the nice gentlemen in the black suits, they didn't exactly search me too well. I am holding.
The nice gentlemen in the black suits need to get better jobs.
I didn't even particularly have it well hid.
God damn it.
And I unhooked the belt and I set it on the table. It's it's 2 very interesting looking pistols.
Looks at the pistols. Pokes one of them.
It hits you.
Do not make those go off. Everyone here will die.
They seem strong.
Mr. Superscar, you have a lot of nerve bringing those in. Do you have any idea how many explosives we store here?
I'd imagine quite a few. But I was also imagining that I might have to deal with someone of magical persuasion.
I am pretty certain that if you fire one of those pistols in here at anything other than that window over there, and he points, everyone here will die.
That's why I set them on.
The window is also rigged.
Oh, the window is rigged, but he can fire at the window and probably not trigger it. If he aims carefully.
Carefully.
Don't shoot the window is what we're saying.
Don't shoot the guns in the house.
Hey, so far it doesn't look like I have to shoot anything.
If we need to shoot, use this brick.
Alright then, here's your vest. Put that on, please.
I take the vest and like I put it on. Like,
I
what's it look like exactly? Is it kind of like a flak jacket?
Probably.
Okay. Imagine a flak jacket, except on the inside there's an entire layer of C4. It also straps in the front. And those straps look a lot like wire.
Okay.
And it has a number field in the front, where you can input a code. Now, if you take this off without inputting the 27 letter code, it's going. Don't do that.
I hope these are well shaped. Otherwise, it might take me out in half of the building I might be walking into.
Listen, how dare you?
That's
It'll
not
take out
part
the
of the
entire
plan.
building.
And yes, half of the building is selling myself a bit short. Hello?
Hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
Dark.
good. It's still here.
We're still
Yeah, no, I'm
listening.
just pondering. I know it's like I was thinking to myself. Everyone got quiet. I was like, fuck. Did nobody else have anything to say?
Internet
I was
crashed
thinking
for
to
a moment.
myself internally. I was just like, oh shit, he got real quiet.
I mean, we were all being polite and listening.
Ah.
Unlike other servers I am where everyone talks over each other.
There we go. Let's give Vladimir a toy tank.
Yay!
Would anyone happen to have a cigar?
Don't light flames in here, you fool.
Hands him a bottle of alcohol. It's mostly sake.
I like take it and I give it like a little sniff. Is this rice?
It used to be.
I give it a drink. Why does it taste like coconut?
Coconut is good for you.
Not when it's supposed to be alcohol.
Okay, what the actual shit? I'm currently looking for the song that I'm going to play as I ascend to power. And apparently they removed every single version of it from YouTube except the hip-hop remixes.
What song is it?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
A hip hop.
It celebrates
What's wrong
good
with you? I'm not going
party
to tell you before.
He's not gonna give you. He's not gonna give away his master plan.
A hip hop, a hippie, a hit hop. You don't stop the baby.
A hip, a hop, a hip hop, a hip hop, but don't stop the rockin' with the bam bam boogie.
The fuck did I just listen to?
Deaf.
My Swiss Scars hip hop album.
Didn't you know he's a rock star?
He's also a crack addict.
I mean, that comes with the point of being a rock star.
I know what this room needs. A pirate flag.
Yar.
It's
mark
just
it.
floating in the middle of... Never mind.
Marcus, question.
Yeah.
When you input music into Roll20, can that take a SoundCloud web?
Yeah.
I think
Good.
so.
There's like this, like the built-in songs, and then you can search. Like there's a search option, and almost all the songs are pulled from SoundCloud.
Okay, let me just take something random from the first page of SoundCloud.
There we go. Let's give Swiss the newbie seat.
Good old Swiss Whisker is
Grab
brought
this
in.
one, please. No, this is not even remotely what I'm going for. I just took the first one I hit on the first page of SoundCloud.
Actually, I shouldn't open it.
Little baby.
Because the video will be taken down instantly if I open it.
Oh yeah, some fucking some SoundCloud rapper just gonna sue the shit out of you, Marcus. Fuck, why are you an oval? Just when
Yeah, she thinks someone watches our videos, Marcus.
Is this what happened when you said?
Believe it or not, I constantly get like copyright notices.
Apparently, when I get sad, I get drunk and eat a lot of. Are those lemons or
I think
apples?
so. I think they're lemons.
Those are
apples.
lemons. I eat a lot of lemons when I get sad.
That right there doesn't look like a lemon. It looks like a caramel apple.
No, I get drunk, I eat a banana, and then I eat a bowl full of lemons.
Are you sure you're eating the banana?
What the fuck are you talking about? That right there is deoxyribose.
I'm pretty sure that banana looks uneaten to me.
I have a banana.
She wasn't eating it with that hole.
Exactly.
Boo!
Did you really not get that reference?
No, hold on. There we go, perfect.
I think
You have a lot of uneaten food on that there couch.
your pasta salad has measles.
Hilda Kill needs
Oozles.
to keep her stamina.
God.
So, now that all of you are in the room, what shall you do?
So, what we're going to do next is we are going to uncover the identity of the 5 members of the 6 we don't already know.
You know, would have been nice. It would have been real easy for us to do that if you hadn't fucked up Chaos.
Oh please, they only knew one of them. We already know one of them. Odds are it's the same. They were closely allied with the guys where we got the information in the first place.
I haven't been here that long. What is chaos? Well, besides a word.
The former terrorist group, we sort of dismantled them.
Oh.
I mean, we made others do our dirty work, but yeah, we did it.
Looks like I've gotten myself locked up with a group of professionals.
Something
You know,
like that.
all of that.
Yes.
We're a professional something, that's for sure.
We are the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And Stalin.
How dare you degrade that movie with comparing
With
it?
Stalin.
Lenin, that's his name.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's
Lenin, you lost your name.
Vladimir Lenin. How dare you compare me to Stalin?
Well, according to the boss, you lost the right to your name.
Well, I ignore the boss's order on this one.
So, who wants to guess what are the odds I can hack the personal systems of the 6 member we already know?
I I got 4
Can you
G's on
redo
it.
that?
Hey, new guy, you up for a wager?
Okay. What is the wager?
50 cred says I can hack the systems of one of the 6 rulers of this country.
I'm gonna need some background information here. Is he a complete retard?
He is most likely a very dangerous man.
Is he cheap?
Oh no, we extorted a lot of money out of him.
No, I mean in his practices. Is he cheap?
He owns
doubt
this
it.
country. One of the people that owns this country.
I mean, if he thinks he's untouchable, he probably has a shitty fucking security system. Out of just sheer ego.
I don't think you get to the point where you can say you own a country by having shitty security.
You'll
You'd
be surprised.
I mean, just look at the current president of the US.
Yes.
A potato monster.
You can
No,
be,
because
you'd be
this is
surprised.
Shadowrun, that actually might be a thing.
Can we not talk about the orange Grinch?
The orange. What's that?
The Great Orange One.
You mean Donald Trump the Fourth? Also known as the potato monster?
The horizontally gifted one.
When the awakening happened, they actually turned into large potato monsters.
He of cerebral weakness.
I like how, like, the person you're hacking appears to be a fucking Tekken character. You seen his fucking picture?
He's the final boss, man.
No. He's gonna grow wings and fuck your shit.
So Marcus, do I hack the personal systems of the 6th member? We already know.
Well, since he already has his, like, information that you managed to steal way back, it's a little easier, thankfully.
Oh shit, I just lost 20 credits. For 50 credits.
Since
Much
you,
obliged.
since you have some of his, like, email addresses, sure, you do see that he has upped his security quite well since the last time you hacked into it. To contact him with the burner phone.
Yes, but I am the great Deimos!
God damn it.
You're slightly interested by the security this time around. But
Oh wow, this is almost a slight challenge. He must have had his top hackers work for months on this.
even though I think it's only been like 2 weeks.
Don't try and question Deimos' lack of reality, okay? He will start just taking over countries if you do
I
that.
just realized I hadn't opened the Dark Heresy core book at all. There we go.
So, I want to see if I can find any information on the other 5.
Well, unfortunately with that security, you can't really find anything since you don't really exactly know what you're looking for.
I spent 2 fate points for 2 additional degrees of success, making it 5.
Got him.
Okay. But just really quickly, if you're curious. Tony Sanjiro is an old world noble line from the old world like lineage, and he has a apartment in Ginza. Actually no, he's on like a water dock by over here. Let me Arjo on the world map. There we go. He's over there. He owns a waterfront apartment there.
Oh, Shinji. No, Genji, sorry.
He owns a it seems that he owns a small little factory that is on the other side of the island where like ships land.
This is the guy we're going to be hitting up?
No, that's a guy we already know.
Sorry. I walked away for a moment.
He is there.
Nice
About
job, nerd.
another 5.
But in terms of with the other one, at first you're having really trouble because there's almost no mention of like names or apartments or anything such like that. But you start stumbling upon like the same like alias name over and over again, owning like shit that he's not really supposed to have. And you go through some government listings and you find like the same name. And it lists off as the ex-CAO of the Kin Corporation. Hold on, what was his name? Wakamura Suzu was the ex-owner of the Kin Corporation, but he's supposed to be deceased and he owns still all of this property and has like a listing in the government files that you managed to find. And that strikes you a little odd. And you connect quickly 2 dots together and figure that, oh, he must be a part of the 6. Just because of the money that he owns. Let me just show you his little journal. There we go. That's the only name that you managed to find this time around. Unfortunately.
But hey, we have 2 people. And that guy looks like he has a lot of tech, meaning he has a lot of computers. And that looks like 8 degrees of success.
You quickly hack, since you know that he used to be a part of the Kin Corporation. You go quickly through the Kin Corporation files because it's slightly easier to hack than somebody who doesn't exist. So you go through his like Kin Corporation's database. What exactly are you looking for?
His personal files and 2 of the other 4 might.
Well,
as well as any meetings he has with Central.
You find some like old stuff of the Wakamura Suzu. You find like his old addresses and old accounts, which if you, well, you already rolled security, you determine the most likely possible location that where he might be hiding out.
Alright, but are there any places that he and Sancho meet regularly? Do they have telephone conferences regularly?
They
talk?
They more like have video conferences every once in a while. You do see that there's a couple of calls, and since you succeeded with so many fucking degrees, as you're going through like the files of their calls, it's only between the two of them. There's like a couple of minor calls, if you're curious to find out if there's anybody else. But there is a third person that strikes you a little odd. It's a person who's in space. On like a space station. And you're like, wait. What?
Space station. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the point. We are going to find out if Varric Deimos can hack space. And he fucking can!
Even with a minus 60, he still passes.
You quickly hack into
I did not realize I was in the presence of Hackerman from the movie.
From the true story, Kong Fury.
You even impress yourself. I was gonna give you a minus 60 for that. You just managed to impress your fucking self as you hack into a satellite station. And you find about a crew of like, I don't know, 30 people or so. And it's the leader of this station is a man called, let me just really quickly generate a name. A man called Hirota Maro. Azumaro. Yeah, Azumaro. Let me just really quickly in your journals.
Never expect us. Okay, so I have access to the internal cameras. Is he alone at the moment?
Of the like space station?
Yes.
Yeah, with that many degrees of success, even with the
I like how he looks like the fucking character from Vanquish, the armor.
I would say that he's in a he's talking to like some cards currently. But eventually they would go away. Shall you wait that long?
Yes.
Alright, he waits around for like 10 to 5 minutes as he goes back to his business. Hold on, I might have even a map for the space station, like it matters.
I mean, it's gonna get blown up soon anyway.
Are we about to go to space?
Well, that's up to
Unfortunately,
you.
no.
Can I punch a meteor into the sun?
I have no doubt that you could. So, this is a first for me. I'm going to blackmail someone in space. I never expected to say these words.
I mean, why blackmail when you can just take over the space station?
So Marcus, what my plan is, I assume the space station has blast doors. Doors that would close
Yeah,
in certain
obviously.
intervals.
They need blast doors in... Sure, it's like a satellite on Shadowrun, so it's not like super advanced. I mean, I know that they have spaceship in Shadowrun lore already. But it's still not great if I remember correctly.
I mean, it's enough that Trump would be drooling. That's not saying much, is it?
I'm going to take a microphone, And over the internal speaker system of the entire space station, I'm going to say, please stand by for the scheduled test of the emergency systems. 3, 2, 1, now. All the blast doors close, the lights turn off, life support turns off. And then, through the speaker system of the room that Hirota is in only, greetings, Hirota Azamaru.
Hold on. Just let me really quickly see. This is gonna fucking bother me. Anyways, yeah, as you contacted, you're somewhat surprised that you see a video pop up on your screen. You were quite certain that you completely covered your tracks. As he looks at you kind of bored, as he's looking upon the shut down lights and like the whole station is like dark. As he does the classic like Burns, Mr. Burns like putting his hands together and just like tapping them slightly, and he looks slightly annoyed. As he says, great, what is it now?
It's very good to talk to you. You see, I'm someone who's looking to join you and your 5 friends.
As he does perk up a little. Continue.
As you can see, I'm a man of some skills. I've already uncovered the identities of 3 of you. Just as a little insurance that you won't simply send some killers after me.
Let me guess. Toad and Jorah.
Yes. Who's Jorah? Out of character.
Nobody that you know yet.
Let's go with those.
Oh. Well.
So now I know 5 of you.
Well, I'm not surprised. Now, what do you want?
All I want is to turn the 6 into the 7. That's not too much to ask, is it?
That's only ever been 6 and there will be only ever 6. Now, if you were to want to get rid of one of these competitions, then we could talk.
You do realize I'm currently in control of the life support systems of your station, correct?
Oh, I don't care for them. I have my own ways. As he pulls out a pattern as his room and room alone gets life support.
You'd still be in the middle of an exploding space station if it chose to blow up the generators.
He points to the emergency shuttle ship on the back that he has. Touché.
You think that's going to take you out of the blast radius fast enough?
Well, would you dare to do something foolish like that?
I mean, join you peacefully. You're the one who's trying to make me murder one of you.
Well, what's the difference? You're trying to get me now, aren't you?
No, I was just making a show of force. I wasn't actually planning to kill you. I say as I start overloading the reactors.
Well, tell you what. I'm telling the truth here. There can be only 6. As the system
As the
has
reactors
been
continue to overload.
rigged to be only 6. A 7th would bring 1.
Alright, I'll cut you a deal then. I'm not going to blow up the space station if you give me detailed information on every other member of...
Well, seemingly you know 5 of us now. The
No
only
one to have detailed information on are 2 different things.
Now, if you want to know in detail, I can tell their names, of course. Exact information might be a little vague, as I have cut a contact with them for the most part, but what shall you wish to know?
Let's start with all the names.
Well, as the name says, there's 6 of us. Me, here the Azumaro. There's Chura Edu, Tone Sanjiro, Wakamara Suzu, and Kamiya Sodan.
That's only 5.
And, hold on. Okay, for some reason Roll20 deleted the picture that, the 6th character that I had. So I just need to really quickly upload his picture.
Oh shit, it's becoming sentient and trying to hide itself even on Roll20.
I think at the first time when I loaded it, it didn't upload correctly. And Cody Yoshimasa. The oldest member so far. Fine. Troop.
Alright.
As he uploads like the pictures of what they look like to your little computer.
I will now give you the address of a file server. You're going to dump every piece of information you have on the other 5 on that file server. I assume a man of your skills has collected quite a bit.
You give me too much credit. I did leave that planet about 8 years ago.
Come now, don't sell yourself short.
As you get some bits of information, not like super detailed, like when they were born or bank account information, but it has like some like information like apartments and aliases, countries that they have lived in, affiliations. Like you read that Chora Edu was the contact for Chaos. And you find out that Hirota was a contact for Excel, interestingly enough. You find out that Tone Sanjiro... sorry. Sorry. Tone Sanjiro is a affiliate to the Worldwares and Riverpoint Enterprises. You already knew that Wakamura Suzu is affiliated with the Kin Corporation. You find that Kamiya Sodan is affiliated with the Yakuza, interestingly enough. And Koda Yoshimasa seems to be affiliated with only himself. But has a lot of hands in everything. as he seems to be founder of them, and the oldest, at an age of 242.
What an old fuck.
Which is impressive for a human, you think?
Real impressive.
Just a little.
If he was still human.
Hey, what are you talking about? This is normal, right?
Oh, thank you very kindly. I shall restore your life support shortly.
I do appreciate that, as a giant, kind gesture of our new understanding. I do see
Fucking
that you
Kodo,
are
goddamn
millionaires
cool.
and own an apartment in Tokyo, as I'm going through your apartment listings. Here, have some credits. As you see, just a nice $500,000 dump into your credit account.
Why, thank you very kindly. I suppose this concludes our business. I give the reactors the final push to blow up.
Well, it does take a while. As he realizes that he's being screwed, he runs over to the little escape pod. And disappears from your sight. You have no idea if he survived or not. But in the distant sky you hear a loud bang.
Well, no space vacation.
After like a lot of time, because that reactor takes a long time.
I look outside. I see fireworks.
From hacking space to blowing it up.
I eat a lemon as I watch the fireworks. I give Swiss
It
God a
is
lemon.
daylight, so it is kind of hard to see,
Aw.
but I guess you could
Fat.
see some kind of a small flash in the sky.
You give me a vote now?
A lemon.
As a lot of rubble starts falling down over Tokyo.
I suppose there is a last bit of hacking I should do before I trigger the conflict. Does Japan have the equivalent of NORAD?
Something like that, I would imagine.
I want to
I don't
know
know
if
about you
it's
guys,
games.
but I'm just gonna go to bunker as rubble seems to be flying from the sky. So
I hug Lennon. He can't go anywhere. Hugs.
nah, I'm going.
Lost the fireworks. Come on.
No, I'm leaving. I'm going to the bunker.
Like,
Just small robots going to burn up in the stratosphere. Stop being a
From a space station? No. I was gonna hit Earth hard.
After a nuclear reactor blew up? Yeah.
Listen,
Depends on the chunk.
You can stay up here in this penthouse apartment. I'm going to a bunker below.
There is no bunker below.
Says who?
Got it. I'm going to. By bunker, I mean the sewer systems, or at the very least, my own apartments, somewhere far
Marcus.
away from you, where there's likely to be a large explosion.
With 5 degrees of success, I want to have answered 2 questions. A, did he escape? And B, is any large rubble coming for?
I do have some bad news, because that explosions does have their sensors in a little fridge, so they're slightly unaware to tell what's coming, but they know that there's a few larger pieces coming towards Earth.
Yep. Goodbye.
Earth, yes, but Tokyo?
Listen, I'm not staying
you know
around here.
what?
where I could potentially die.
Let me give some random rolls here.
Leaving. Already in a bunker.
I'm gonna
Or
give
the- hold
it. I'm gonna give it a 10% chance of hitting Tokyo.
I mean, worst case scenario, it could hit hit your house.
Okay, the first piece, I'm gonna say that there's 5 pieces. The first piece flies off to the ocean. The second piece flies off even further into the ocean. The third piece also hits the ocean. I'm rolling 71, 84, and 77. Also.
I mean, you could have done D10 where the 1 was...
The fourth piece hits quite close to the city. It's like the outskirts of the city, so it gets some, like, villagers who are still living outside.
God damn it.
Villagers, citizens.
Your god is angry with you.
Well, so
No,
far,
no, you are now a world terrorist.
And
God damn.
86, so the last piece flies off way past the mark somewhere.
So, somewhere in Eastern Germany.
All of a sudden.
We've been hit by Japan, this is war.
He hits
Stalin is such a wuss.
It hits Lenin's home.
his summer home. Gone.
his cabbages. Yes, you're somewhat certain that he might have died.
You know,
If
I'll
not,
keep it
it's
back
gonna
for
take
it.
him a long time to get here.
I'll keep a backdoor in the system and a short script that's supposed to ping me if an unidentified object approaches Earth.
Okay. It's,
Anyway,
it's not
probably
too
fine.
hard. You do that.
Then we play the game of is it a weather balloon?
It's an airplane. No, it's Superman. As a Superman hero costume freak busts down through the window.
And he's like, I am Zero.
I think it's probably time to trigger the conference call.
Why do? Oh right, I forgot I started that. I forgot. Swiss guy, do you want to use a crossbow?
What do you do?
No.
Hit the conference call?
Marcus, I want to start the conference call with the other members of the.
Okay. As you technically have the right to do that. Since you had some information of theirs and you rolled so well for security, I think you're good. As
I want to do.
only a couple of the screens currently go on. You see the names of the persons on it, and you see Camille Sauvin, and you see Tone answering, and Tone answers it at first as you see like this. Well, it's like a black screen that pops up with their faces obscured, but only like a name.
The other three don't bother to attend?
No, doesn't seem like it yet. You just hit the button, and but Tony first answers us like, as you hear his snobby, snooty voice, and he's like, "Yes, who are you?"
I think we should wait for the others to arrive before I tell you that.
Do I know you? You sound familiar.
I do, don't I?
You're that fucking bastard who stole 10 G's of me, aren't you?
Ah, those were the days back when it was small time.
Oh, you'll be glad to know that I offered a 30,000 credit reward to get you.
But
Only 30,000.
You know, actually, it would be adorable if it wasn't so insulting. Come on, I'm worth way more than that.
Hell, if anybody else is in that room, just get the fucking bastard. I'll pay you 40 grand.
Make it 10 a million and we got a deal.
Shut up, Lenny. You went home.
What?
Exactly, Stalin. You're still in the sewers.
Throw the limb at Lennon.
Stalin isn't here. He's still in the sewers.
As the next voice you sound is like kind of that stereotypical, like kind of a Russian toned accent. Well, since I can't do accents, just fucking imagine it. Because it goes, hello, how can I assist the Six today?
Is it a female voice?
It's Camilla, it's male.
Oh, sorry, I thought a new one had arrived.
No, he's the second person who comes later on. Like 5 minutes after the call started, when that whole conversation with Tone went down.
Hello, Camilla. I'm afraid we have some business for all the members of the Six, so you'll have to be a bit more patient. Marcus, since I had access to Suzu's systems, I want to send him personally a message. It just says, get on the fucking conference call.
Funnily enough, he completely fucking blows you off.
I shut down all his systems. I leave them off for a minute, then I reboot them, and send the same message.
As you, like, finally hit, like, a black man, well, he is a black man, so, and it just comes on and it's like, yes, what is it? What the fuck is it? And he's just so pissed off. You realize that I'm in the middle of an experiment that could save humanity?
You're a very rude man just ignoring me, Suzu.
You have any idea what kind of a highly volatile chemicals I'm dealing with?
I'm sure your assistants have it covered.
Now, what is it?
Now, can someone get Edo and Yoshimasa in here?
Oh, Edo. He's busy in the Middle East currently. She should be back soon, though.
Fuck. Fine, I'll just make do with the three of you.
And Yoshimasa, well, that old could never answer our calls anymore. He seems to be busy with that on-peon project of his. Don't make me laugh.
Alright, anyways. If any of you have looked outside today, you may have noticed that there was a bit of fireworks. You see, I had a chat with Hirota earlier today.
As Tone goes like, that fucking bastard. I hope he fucking dies.
Funny you should mention that.
Camilla, in his like Russian accent, is a little laugh.
I was offering to make the 6 or 7, but he refused, so... I mean, honestly, if you're part of a group and you tell someone they have to kill you to join, what do you expect?
Well, it is true, as Wakamura answers, that if our group were to gain any more power, somebody did claim that they would go into war with us. Well, Tokyo.
Well, one way or another, I'm your newcomer.
Tell me, friend. What is your business I don't know how to pronounce that, business, what's like a good word, like value?
What's your business plan? Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yeah, sure. Be business like value. What do you own, my friend?
Let's say I'm an entrepreneur in the military business. But it occurs to me I've been rather rude to you. After all, I have not introduced myself. Marcus, could you please play the music?
You can just put it in the music chat, and you can type exclamation mark play and copy the link, and it should play for all of us. Like that.
Alright, let's try that.
If it's like a YouTube link.
It's not a YouTube link though, it's a SoundCloud.
Let's see if that works. No! No!
Fucking play it, Marcus!
Fucking no!
What is it?
Varric dies out of a god striking down lightning towards him, and he fucking dies instantly.
It's
As I said.
It's that it's Lilo's just fucking opening.
I should probably introduce myself.
It is.
I am Deimos!
No, everyone
I have lost all respect for you.
kill him now. Kill him now.
I quickly grab my guns off the table and gun down Deimos in a fire-searing hellscape. The dead man switch goes off, blowing the entire Yakuza building straight to the fucking moon.
Kenan's the only one that lives.
No,
you got the fuck out of there.
We're in the sewers and they're too close. Half of Tokyo goes up. And it's not worth it.
Motherfucker.
Lynn dies in a hospital 6 countries away, finally succumbing to AIDS.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, I can play the fucking All Hail Britannia.
It's not all Hail Britannia, but close enough.
Just gonna...
The video is gonna be
mute
fucking...
that.
I'm just gonna mute it so I won't be taken down like instantly.
I'm just gonna mute that.
Just gonna turn it off.
Honestly, I think that's a good ending point for the whole campaign.
Where everyone dies, well, except Lennon, as fucking... Goddamn, that
But you know what, let's roleplay a little bit more just for the fuck of it. Anything that you might...
Then we'll switch over to Star Wars.
I'm gonna call fucking worth it just for that joke.
Damn.
Wes, if you ever fucking listen to this is all of your fault.
Yes,
We blame you.
Yes, even I blame you for this.
corner. You've been affected, and we need to contain you.
Go sit in your corner. Oh, god damn it.
I'm in hell.
We all are.
So, we can now all agree that Haller's never allowed to be in charge.
Есть, милорд.
No. Drew,
I'm not allowed to be what again?
Разве он не мертв?
you're not in charge of me.
Never again.
Drew, you're the leader at Star Wars. You're a ship captain. Or fucking...
What the fuck are you talking about, ship captain? I'm the one with piloting. My
point.
ship. I want it in the divorce.
Actually, wait.
We have three.
Ah, no, that's such a
We all know
poor
what's gonna
quality.
happen. It's gonna be the most. Everyone's out for themselves.
Honestly, I think that's a good ending.
I'll
but
poison the both of you at dinner.
unless you guys really want to go after the Asian Dawn or the Excels.
Nah.
I'm good.
I had like a cool scene of Asian Dawn where they had like this whole like shrine, and they would have like these brainwashed cultists that would just believe every word of like their leader. Or so I had something cool planned for Apache Media and such, but I think that's honest. Anybody opposed? Just I don't see this campaign going any further than that, honestly.
We need to kill this now. We need to kill this now. He's certainly
You know, we got pretty far.
I mean, 10 sessions. That's really good.
We got pretty far with it.